Donald Trump's 47th presidential election term has been certified. And to be honest with you, um, I don't know if I can say everything went smoothly or not. Um, I really don't know where this country is going right now. Um, I think America did the right thing. I think America elected the right president. In fact, some would be fair and honest with you and tell you we really didn't have another choice, even though I personally think Donald Trump was the right person for the job, especially this time around in comparison to the other two that had already done everything they could do to damage this country and were not. And neither of the other two options were fit to run this country. And the Democrats decided to throw democracy to the wolves and not democratically decide who would run as the Democratic nominee. So that's a long story. We're just a few days past the anniversary of January 6th, which, in my opinion, was a glorified riot in which the people of the United States decided that they would revolt against their government for not being transparent and fair in the eyes of the people in regards to who would lead their nation. That was a nightmare. It was a mess. It was something that I don't think anybody could have foreseen, but it wasn't enough for the people to be scared off from who they felt would be the right fit for the job of president of the United States in the year 2024 and going forward. Now, again, Donald Trump has been certified as the 47th president of the United States. And I honestly am afraid that though the American people got what obviously they wanted, being that the Electoral College favored Donald Trump, the popular vote favored Donald Trump, and all signs pointed to that America was determined to elect Donald Trump against all odds, and the establishment did everything they could to prevent this. But now that the people have spoken, my concern and my reason for doing this video is that I feel like the establishment just won't quit. I feel like these people will continue to do everything in their power to prevent Donald Trump from being president. And in my opinion, I feel like this was the greatest player hater movement in the history of the world. Okay, what you have is a guy that rose to wealth and power by his own means and decided he would work for the U.S. government as the leader, free of charge, did not take a salary in his first term, and probably won't take a salary in his second term. And because he can't be bought off by the elites, and because he thinks for himself, and he's basically a badass, and I mean that in the sense that he takes no ish from nobody, and he thinks for himself, and he's not scared to um, piss people off and ruffle feathers when it comes to what he wants to do as a man. And I think America loves that about Donald Trump. We chose Donald Trump, but it seems like to me, every time you turn around, somebody's doing something to undermine Donald Trump. Now they're talking about trying to sentence him on bogus charges for a felony that, in my opinion, will be overthrown in due time. But nevertheless, it doesn't stop these people from wanting to try and taint Donald Trump's presidency. Joe Biden has done everything he can in his power to undermine Donald Trump's potential success. And I feel like the people got what we wanted, but I'm not sure that America will fare any better as a result. Because what I'm afraid of is that this country is just going to self-destruct. It does no good for people to decide that they would rather see the country fail than see the person that they hate or that they don't like run the country. This is a majority rules situation. This is a democracy, or some say it's a democracy, some say it's not. But for all practical purposes, the majority rules, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And in my opinion, that's why you had January 6th go the way that it did 4 years ago, and now the people have spoken again, and you have what should be peace. And these elite Democrats should just step back and allow Donald Trump and the United States to move forward in the direction that the majority of the people have chosen to move forward in. And to sabotage the country because you don't like the choice that the country has made is foolish. It's cutting off your hand to spite your foot, and I think that's potentially the direction the country is going in, and I'm afraid of that. And I really want to see the Republicans and Donald Trump have success on behalf of the American people, and I want the American people to get what they paid for, and I want America to bounce back. This movement of Donald Trump's is about Make America Great Again. I know a lot of people think that's Donald Trump's idea, but that's actually a Ronald Reagan invention, And what's wrong with making America great again? I know the MAGA label is to make it sound like it's dangerous. It's to throw you off and make you feel like there's something to fear from the MAGA movement. But it's really the movement of making America great again. And I think we can all be honest and fair and say that America is not where it could and should be, and it's time to make America great again. So at this point, my prayers are that we as a nation will do the right thing and focus on the people. Focus on the people and not the elected officials. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And I think if we do that, we'll see positive results, and hopefully we can. If you got anything from this, please, share, like, and subscribe. And let me know what you think. Do you think that we can survive this shift of the people putting their foot down and getting what they wanted? Or will we deal with 4 years of constant sabotaging and monkey wrenching and all of that? Let me know in the comments what you think and how you feel now that the 47th president has been certified and soon to be inaugurated, and hopefully vindicated of all of the bogus charges and all of that good stuff. So again, if you got anything from this video, if you're feeling if you're picking up what I'm putting down, let me know in the comments section. Peace.